Ladies. So anyway, I'm going to show you a few things that either that's new that I got, gifts that I got, things that I may have purchased, just a few things, and then we'll go ahead and jump into, I don't know where I left off, but I'll jump into the stories because this shouldn't take long. So the first thing I'm going to show you really quickly is it keeps falling. These belonged to my grandmother. I had been looking for like a little robe to bring to the hospital. I hadn't found one, and so I was talking to my aunt, and she was like, well, you know your grandmother still have, a lot of those little gown, we call them like duster type, and she was like, if you want me to wash a couple for you, I can send you some. I said, really? And so forth. So anyway, my grandmother, she actually passed away in 2009, the same year me and my husband got married, about 2 months later or a month later. So anyway, I gotta go ahead and put one in my bag. I went to Utter covers, which everybody know about these because basically you receive 1 million of them in the mail or in magazines, and it tells you just use a discount and you just pay shipping. And at first I was like, I do not want to go through these people because shipping is expensive. Shipping is $14.99. Why is shipping so expensive? I'm like, it sounds like y'all just, that's how much it is, and y'all just, like it just doesn't make sense. Anyway, I looked online at different nursing covers and stuff, and the one that's by, I think it's by Newbie, they were having bad reviews, talking about it's thin, talking about it doesn't cover the baby well, and so I was kind of skeptical about getting it because I was like, I don't want to spend only almost $8, $5 to $8 to get one, and then you can see right through it. So I decided to go ahead and just go to Utter cover and get it. So anyway, this is the one that I got, and to me this is not big. To me it could have been a lot longer, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, like the baby's kicking and everything, but anyway. But I picked out this fabric because y'all know I'm all about color. I love color. And it's rainbow colors. Rainbow babies, right? So I did get that. So now I can fold that up as well and put that in the bag since I showed y'all. I will get into items that I received from, this is items that I received from a subby. So the first thing is this. Changing pad. It's already on. I already put the cover on there. I washed the cover that another subby had bought, and then I went ahead and put it on the changing table, so that's why I don't have it right here. But I kept the packaging from it right here, and this is how it came. Well, changing pad. And that was from, let me see. I'm trying to let's see. From Eager Mom, and she bought that. That's a little changing pad. It came in first, and then she read my mind because, as y'all know, I had got one of these, which is mittens, this color, this pattern, mittens, and then these socks I love so much, and I was like, I'm gonna get those. So she actually got the ones that I wanted as well. So she heard my cry. But as of course I got one pack of these here, and so again, so that way they can be matching. If I wanted to use the green, there's only one pack of green in here, but I just love these colors. So I thank you so much for this here. Let's see, it says enjoy your gifts. Hi LaQuisha, enjoy your gifts. I got a shirt for LeBron too, so it'll come in for a later shipment. Enjoy your gift. So those are the notes that were put on here, the letter. But now I get to wash those and put those up. That was it on there. So then a little bit later, we received this. And you know, I put this on the registry thinking, you know, I was of course thinking about LeBron at the time, because I was like, well, you know, he's gonna be seeing all this stuff come in, and he's not gonna see anything come in for him until around, you know, the time we started ordering stuff for school. And so I had put this on there, and I had put it in there like for this gray, for black, and I think for the color. And as I seen that, you know, people were not, you know, purchasing, I just went ahead and took it off, because I was like, maybe they think that's silly, and I didn't want to, you know, make y'all think that, you know, I don't know, I don't know. So I just took it off, and I left one on there just in case, because I was like, well, I'm gonna buy it. My mom had made him a shirt as well, but I think it's a little big, and the letters aren't as big. But look at this. Isn't that the cutest? Big brother of twins. And he loves it. When I opened it up, we were in the car, and when I pulled it out, by it being gray and by the note, I knew that that's probably what it was. So when I pulled it out and I had it this way towards the back where he can read, I was like, oh, you say big brother of twins, hey, that's for me. And so yeah, he was so excited and stuff, you know. So he has a big brother shirt of twins that he can wear all the time, that he's probably gonna wear all the time, and so forth.
I feel really happy about the shirt, the big brother shirt. I love it.
So I thank you so much. You've been just so generous, so kind. Just thank you so much for being in my corner. You know, thank you so much for your support and, you know, the gifts, because this is, you know, your second helping that you've sent. And like I said, you know, I really appreciate what you've done. My mom had purchased these here. They were like almost $4 each from Burlington, and they're two little puppies, and you just pull and it vibrates, you know. So I thought that was cute, because all I had was one, and it was like girlish, that I had bought before we even were pregnant. Remember, I was buying things. So yeah, they have those. So yeah. So anyway, these items here were things that we had purchased. I'm not sure if I think the last time I had spoken, I had other people that had sent things in. I think some other stuff that's coming in too. But this right here is just the oil. Now I told you we had the shampoo, the body wash, the lotion, all that, but this is the oil. So I went ahead and got the oil, because like I said, I thought that we were like pretty much done receiving gifts. So I hope you can see that. But that's the baby oil rub by Shea Moisture. I also went ahead and bought the baby powder that I'm going to be using, because I'm not using Johnson & Johnson. This is called Dusting Powder by Burt's Bees Baby, and it's 100% natural, talc free, and original. But I heard really good comments. I read all the reviews, and so I said I'm going to stick with this. The reason that I wanted to get baby powder is because if they, you know, get all those little chunky rolls and stuff, you want to make sure that they stay kind of dry and not get irritated in between the crevices. The next thing that I did buy was by Shea Moisture Marshmallow Root and Blueberries Kids 2-in-1. It is a detangling and leave-in condition with flaxseed and avocado oils. And it smells so delicious. But anyway, it's you know, good product, very good product. So anyway, that's what that looks like there. So I went ahead and got that. Y'all know I'm all about hair and so forth, and one of them have tons and tons of hair. If you're not on Instagram, then you're kind of in the dark a little bit, because like I told y'all before, I'm going to be updating a little bit more on Instagram versus here. It's just much easier. So basically, let me kind of tell you what's been going on. The last I think I left off was about baby A being smaller And no, it was an urgent update, and basically it was saying that they possibly wanted to deliver me this week. They, my OB wanted to deliver me as of today. Today is Wednesday, is it the 10th or the 9th? The 9th. Yeah, the 9th. So the 9th, they would have been born on August 9th, okay? And so, anyway, my OB ended up calling my maternal fetal doctor, and they kind of collaborated because he was like, when he came in, of course, you know, he was kind of like, okay, something just not right. You know, baby A is just not growing as much as I would like baby A to be growing. Baby A is like in that 8% growth, whereas B is like 56%. That's a very big difference. That's a very big stretch. I've been now going to NST scans once a week. Now it's twice a week. And they said once the baby gets to 5%, then that would be when it's a concern. I'm like, that's only 3% away. To me, I don't know. So, you know, I try my best not to analyze everything because I mean, I'm not a doctor. I don't know. However, I just like to be proactive. You know, I'm all about being proactive. I'm all about, okay, let's fix the problem before it becomes a problem. You know, let's fix it. So anywho, my doctor, like I said, my OB contacted my maternal fetal doctor, and basically they kind of conversated, and she was kind of like, well, I'm not really concerned because there has been growth. She said it might not been that much. She said, but growth is growth. And so she was like, you know, they're doing good as far as, you know, the placenta, you know, everything that they monitor, the placenta, the cord, also on the NST, you know, they are doing somewhat good. But as far as the NST, it's kind of hard because sometimes it's hard to get them on the monitor exactly right. Sometimes one baby decides to go to sleep. It's always just, to me, it's always like an inaccurate reading because it's 2 in there. And so, you know, when I'm pressing the button, it's like you're pressing it, it doesn't matter which baby you feel. So you feel a kick, boop, but you don't know if it's the A or B. They can kind of tell because it depends on how their heart rates accelerate or decelerate. So yeah, they do check for that. But anyway, so I talked to my doctor's office, my OB office, on yesterday, and they said, well, we were going to go ahead and deliver you on tomorrow, which is today, but after Dr. Irwin spoke with Dr. Earhart, they decided that it would be best to wait. My maternal fetal doctor, Dr. Earhart, stated that, you know, she wanted to at least get me to 37 weeks. She said she does not want me to be delivering, you know, this early unless there's a huge concern. She said unless, you know, like next week I get my growth scan. So next week, let's say there's been no growth since the last time they did a growth scan, then I think it would be time to deliver. She's trying to get me to 37 weeks. I'll be 35 weeks on this coming Friday. So that means 2 weeks from now. So in 2 weeks is when they would have me delivering. She doesn't want me to go past 37 weeks. He originally had me for 38 weeks, remember? So either way it go, it won't be August 31st anymore. It will be before then. Like she said, unless something goes crazily, you know, wrong, which everything's gonna be fine. My blood pressure did, at the last maternal fetal appointment, did go up. However, I was telling them, I said, you know, I think the reason why it went up is because I stopped taking the medicine that I was given in case for what is it called, for Braxton Hicks. And the reason why I stopped taking it, well, I ran out for one. I didn't go back to the store and get any more because it has been, to me, it's not doing anything. And why pump my body full of this medication? And it's supposed to be just to lower your blood pressure. So I said, well, that makes sense now. My blood pressure used to be always like a 108 or 110. Then the highs it got to like 114. Once I stopped taking the medicine, it was like 114. Now that the medicine is probably out of my system, I went, it was 133/76. So she said if it gets to 140/90, then it'll be a concern. And so like I'm like, well, I don't want to wait until, you know, like I'm just, you know, call me a control freak, whatever you want to call me. But it's like I don't want to wait until danger arrives to be doing emergency C-section or something like that. It's like, you know, based on what we're seeing right now. So anyway, they talked, and it kind of changed my OB's mind, and so he said that he's not going to deliver just yet. After speaking with her, he feels comfortable with, you know, continuing the pregnancy and so forth. And what she was saying, she was kind of, I feel like she was kind of scaring me on the cool, the maternal fetal, because she was like, well, you don't want the babies delivered right now. She was like, because they would be in a NICU. And, you know, I watched so many videos of those that have delivered at 34 weeks. And, you know, it depends on the hospital about the gestational age they are when they're delivered. But majority of them were like, yeah, my baby stayed in NICU for about, one person said 30 minutes, and then one person was like 17. But like I said, some people said the NICU stay was a little bit longer, and that and so forth. But, you know, I'm praying to God we can get through these 2 weeks. If it wasn't for the Braxton Hicks, I wouldn't be really worried, or the fact that I can't really do anything. Right now I'm having a Braxton Hicks contraction. Last night I was having like every 10 minutes. It hurts. Braxton Hicks hurt. Some of them don't, some of them do. But these Braxton Hicks hurt my bottom. Like, it makes you feel like you want to poop, and I'm just like, is that pressure? Is that them, like, me wanting to push? You know, so that's why I get a little bit nervous. But you know, both doctors seem to be okay with everything. It's like, oh, that's normal, that's normal, everything's normal. I'm just like, but anyways, you know, I know they know, you know, what's best. I'm praying that they know everything. They seem to be on one accord now, which is good. I'm glad they were able to talk and explain certain things, look at certain things together, and so forth. So again, if you have not subscribed, it's about to storm, so I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to go. If you have not subscribed, but if you have not gotten on Instagram and you want to know, you know, what's going on at the time it's going on in real life time, then definitely add your name to the Instagram. You know, follow us on the Instagram. That way you can, you know, kind of keep up with what's going on, and because at this point, at this point, you just never know. I'm like 2 weeks from being full term with twins. So anything can change at any time, okay? So you definitely want to, you know, because I'm not going to be, you know, doing the videos like I had mentioned that close to when I'm due. What else? I think that is it. Again, I am still rooting for y'all. I am still, you know, in y'all's corner. I do have a video I do need to make about medication. It looks like a lot of people are requesting that they need medication, and there's some people that said that they have medication. Please, 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 if you see the end of this video, please, 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 if you could, below, just say what you have that's left to be donated, and if you are needing medication, put it down below. That way I can know who's needing, who's what, and y'all can maybe even collaborate at that point, you know, in the comments. I've helped out about maybe 2 to 3, no, 3 people. Yep, I've helped out 3 people, you know, coordinate how to mail stuff in and so forth. Do remember though, if you are saying that you do have meds that you can donate or give to someone, please, they may need it urgently, and I don't want to sound like any rude about it or anything, but when you say that you have this medication and you're willing to donate it, there was a few people that never reached back out to me or reached out to the person, and you know, it looked bad on me because I'm like making the coordination for that person to ship it to that person, and they never did respond. So again, make sure when you do say you do have medication, the person may need it right away. They may be in a cycle. And it's very crucial that they get that medication at a certain time. So just be mindful, if you can, if you do have medication, and so forth. I think I have I have this in storage. I have to get my husband to pull it on the bin. I think I have some boxes of maybe Crenone. I may have one vial of Menopur maybe. I have to look and see what's left. I definitely wanted to wait until I delivered to start giving out medication, because you just never know. You know what I mean? Like, I just wanted to always be really cautious in giving away the medicine before I possibly would have needed it again if anything would have went differently. So anyway, I'm gonna stop talking because I'm running out of breath. But anyway, thanks again for all the prayers. I am still praying for y'all. I am still in y'all's corner. I am still trying to make ways out of no ways for y'all. Like, I just don't understand. Y'all can see the stuff that I've been trying to do and that I've been trying to work out for everyone. Then, you know, y'all would see I'm definitely still in y'all corner. I did have what's her name? What's your name, girl? I cannot remember your name. Is it Forgot the Tots? No, not Forgot the Tots. Tots. But anyway, you had hit me up and I read your message, and it said that you were looking for a way to help the community out as well. So definitely, I'm gonna be reaching out to you. If you have any ideas that you've came up with, you know, definitely let me know as well. But I've definitely been trying to come up with something to kind of help those. I do have to reach back out to one person. I had sent over some things for, she has like a shirt company, and so I had kind of reached out to her. I haven't heard back from her just yet, so you know, things come up, so I'm going to try and reach back out to her about that. I definitely want to do a couple of like fundraiser type things, because I definitely want to get everybody needs to be pregnant, okay? So everybody that wants to be pregnant needs to be pregnant. So that's my main goal. So just remember that these last 2 weeks, it is hard for me to do a lot of things, and sometimes I just don't have the energy or the strength to even do half the stuff that I used to do, you know, for y'all, and I apologize. And I know it's going to be even, you know, a little bit more stressful once they get here, once I get them on the routine and so forth. I'm all about y'all, okay? But anyway, I love y'all, you know, a lot, and y'all just keep going, keep pushing, don't give up, you know. God will make a way. I love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye. You know, he would do better outside versus inside, and so the doctor, the doctor, after the ultrasound tech did all her measurements, she said, well, let me go ahead and submit this to the doctor and see if he wants more.